Alright, hello everyone, and today we're going to watch MSA. This channel used to be popular for being terrible. It's still terrible, but not
And
terrible.
freaky.
Yeah. So, let's watch this one.
Hi, my name's
My crush was
Allison,
spying
and
on me.
here's a true story about me. I was never
I
what
already
you
hate
might
it.
call one of the beautiful
Bro,
people, not like my best friend, Shona, who's everything I'm not. While I'm on the plump side, short, mousy, and wear glasses, Shona is tall, blonde, and beautiful. Still, we're good friends, and I try not to let the obvious
What is this,
differences
bro?
come between us. Every
this,
Friday night,
this
a
is
group of us
terrible.
head down to the ice skating rink.
It's a
To
little
be
bit too
honest,
freaky
I'm not much of a
for my
skater, and
liking.
I usually spend
Yeah.
more time on the floor than
Even something
skating.
just left
At
would
least it
watch.
gets me out of the house. Dad has a new girlfriend, Avril, and I don't think she likes me. She's much younger than my dad and
Good for
always
him.
What the
criticizing how I
hell?
look, which makes me feel worse than ever about myself.
I'll
Shona
take
Feel
it.
is
better for
always
her than
first onto
you.
the ice. She's
Yeah.
elegant and spins around like a ballerina. I don't mind. I enjoy people
Okay,
watching.
so basically,
I can
she's the
see Sam
nerd,
Reeves on
and
the
the other
ice.
girl's the cool
I've had
girl.
a crush
Big
on him
nerd.
for years, but like everyone else, he doesn't seem to notice me. And besides, he has a girlfriend. You see, I'm
Bro.
not a very
Oh, pause
social
it. Pause this
person.
real quick,
I
bro.
have
Pause
this
this, bro. This is exactly, bro. This is like every movie ever, bro. These can't
Yeah.
be real. This can't be real.
Yeah, this is no
Every
way
movie
to
ever.
be. This is some Disney Channel type of shit. Alright, let's continue.
low self esteem. I've had a
I
few
can't do this
knockbacks from
anymore.
boys, and these days I'm always wary of opening up to anyone new. Anyway, on this particular night, I sat sipping a Diet Coke from a straw and watching the action when I see Tony Franklin. Now, Tony Franklin is an average looking guy, but has a reputation with the
Tony,
girls.
Tony
I've
Franklin
never
sounds like
really
the
thought about
average
him before. My crush
Disney
on Sam
job.
is all consuming. Hey, Allison,
I'm
how's
pretty
it
sure they
going?
just got
He
a random
flashes me
name
this
generator.
great big smile,
Yeah.
and I suddenly know why so many girls fall for him. He stares into my eyes as if I'm the only girl in the world. Tony starts talking to me, and after my initial shock, I start to loosen up a little. His charm is definitely getting to me. I feel honored that someone is interested in little old me.
What
For
is a
once in a
Disney
long
channel?
time, I start to feel
What is a
relaxed,
Disney
and
love?
my defenses start to crumble a little. Later on, me and some of the guys are going to grab a burger. Do you want to come? His request comes out of the blue, and I pinch my hand to check if I'm dreaming. Nope, definitely not dreaming.
Bro,
A boy has just asked me out on a date. Well, sort of. I can feel my heart start to beat a little faster. Well, a lot faster, actually. He might not be Sam Reeves, but he makes me feel special. Perhaps your friend Shona would like to come too? His question is like a slap in the face. So that's it. I should have guessed. Tony's not
Oh,
interested in me at all. He's after
oh
Shona.
my god, bro. What
It's
is this
oh,
me that's
nerd, bro?
bro.
Straight goofball.
suddenly I feel
Suck it up.
betrayed. So angry. I'd let my defenses down, allowed a moment of
What is
weakness,
this
and
21st
had been
century
used.
breakdown?
He must
Ah,
think I'm
moot bow.
stupid or
This is
something.
horrible.
Suddenly,
Bro.
I feel myself standing, which isn't easy when you're wearing ice
We can't
skating
we can't
boots,
stop it
but I try
either.
to look as dignified as possible. I don't think I've ever felt as
We're
humiliated
we're
in
too
my
far
life,
in.
not even with my dad.
Bro, this is already
We're a little bit too
terrible.
far.
It's already 3 minutes. I hate this already.
We're too
I
far
hate.
in. We're too far in. You have to dive deeper.
Right.
Dad's new girlfriend. And in a fit of rage, I throw the Diet Coke straight into his face.
What did
That's
he
when I think of you
do?
and your burger. Have a nice time with Shona. I stagger.
What did he
What did he
do?
do?
What did he
What did
do?
he do, bro? Save the
Bro,
man, bro. He didn't do anything.
you suck.
Off for the changing rooms with tears in my eyes. Shona is a good friend and comes to join me in the changing rooms. She asks what's wrong, but I feel so stupid that I don't tell her. It's not her fault that guys prefer her to me. I tell her that I don't feel well, and she walks me home. I see Tony Franklin watching us, and I want to stick two fingers up at
Tony
him.
Franklin.
His little plan to
Tony
use me has
Franklin.
backfired tonight. When I get home, I go straight to my room. Dad and Avril are out, as usual. He never went out as much with Mom. Dad's not been the
Explodes.
same since Mom died 3 years ago. I think that's about the time I started to pile on the weight.
Wait, so
I'm
where did
so
that come
unhappy.
from? What did I miss something?
Yeah.
I swear, bro. I guess I missed something. I didn't hear her say that her mom died or something, bro.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think I
This is
missed something, bro. Yeah, I think he just said that his mom died because
okay.
why would he?
What talk?
Dad was in a mess too. I wanted him to find someone
This
else,
is
but
the story is
someone
basically
like
kind of
Avril.
cliche.
Whenever
I
Avril
kind
and
of
I
hate it.
argue, which is most of the time,
The
Yeah,
Dad
this
average.
story
always takes
sucks.
her side. It's just not
This is
fair. I
something
hardly sleep that
uh,
night, and
a
the sounds of
11-year
Dad and
old
Avril
would
making out
write
in the
if they
next
were
room
told to
doesn't
write
help
a
much.
sad story.
Gross. I stay in my room all
Is
weekend,
this dude?
moping about. I don't want to go to
Yeah,
college on
probably.
Monday, and I try to keep out of Tony's way. I rush back home from college without waiting for Shona. I don't want to
Tony
speak to
Bird's money.
anyone, just want to be safe and on my
Bro,
own
she didn't
again.
do anything
As soon
wrong.
as I walk into the house, I can tell that
Anna didn't do
something's
anything wrong,
changed.
bro.
The living room seems tidier than usual. It takes me a moment to notice all Mom's pictures have been taken down. All her photos and the ornaments she
Bro.
collected, all
Bro.
gone, as if she had never
Oh
existed.
man.
Avril is sat reading a magazine on the sofa and looks up at me rather triumphantly. You're home early, Allison. I feel the anger start to rise. Where are Mom's photos? She puts down the magazine rather carefully onto the sofa and folds her arms. Your dad and I thought it would be better if we got rid of all the things from the past. A
Wait, hold
fresh
on,
start.
hold on, hold on.
Bro.
I thought
This
this.
is sad.
Hold on, yeah, this is kind of sad, but I thought this animation was about her crush spying on her. What is this all weird evil stepmom backstory thing? It just doesn't make sense. There's literally two stories and they're like overlapping each other. I don't like it.
Bro, every time she says her own name, I just think of the Green Day. Bro, this is horrible. I don't like this.
Start, you know?
This
I
makes me
look at her in
uncomfortable.
disbelief. How
And we're
dare you
only
This is only
remove
five
my
minutes.
mother's
We're
things?
only
I,
we're
I
only
spit the
5
words
minutes
out at
in,
her.
bro.
a,
Avril
a
sighs and looks
third. That's literally like a third of this video. I
at me with her
I feel
steely
like this
blue
one
eyes.
already.
Your dad and I thought it would be for the best. Dad would never agree to this. I shake my head in disbelief. At that moment, Dad comes out of the kitchen and immediately stands with Avril, placing his arms protectively around her. What's going on? He asks as if he doesn't know. Dad, where are all of Mom's things? Now listen, Allie, don't get upset. We just thought it was for the best. How dare you, Dad? How dare you forget about Mom like this? It's all her doing. Where are Mom's
Block the destroyer.
things? I point to Avril, my arms shaking with rage. They're in the kitchen, Dad starts. Look, Allie, there's something I need to tell you. Avril and I are getting married. I don't want to hear any more. And I
Hmm.
rush into the kitchen and
Oh,
find the boxes of Mom's stuff. Oh, Mom. I cry over the boxes before taking them up to my room. I
this is
can't bear the
sad.
thought
She
of
looks like
living in
she'd
the
be
same
like
house
she
as
looks like
Dad
she'd be
and
your mom,
Avril.
bro.
And as soon as I have my mom's things stored
Bro,
safely under my bed, I rush
bro,
back outside. I
you
don't
didn't
have
have
anywhere to
to
go,
say
but I start.
that. You didn't have to say
Fine.
that.
Hey, a voice calls after me about halfway down the street.
Let me
I
guess.
don't look around.
It's
I know that
let me guess.
voice.
It's Tony
It's
Franklin.
Tony. I walk
Of
quickly, but
course.
soon I hear
Oh my
footsteps
god, bro.
running
Did you
behind
already
and
watch
catch up
this?
to me. Hey, stop a minute. What's the matter? I don't want to talk to
I,
anyone, especially
next
not
time
Troy
I have
Franklin, but
to run
somehow he keeps up with me.
incognito.
And we walk to the park.
I don't
I wish
want
he'd leave me
anyone to
alone,
At
but
the end of
know.
the
I'm too
video, they
upset to
just like
talk. I make
at
my
the end of
way
the video
down
they
to the
just start
lake to
thug
sit on a
shaking.
bench, and Tony sits
I
next to
wish.
me. What are you doing here, Tony? He shrugs. You seemed upset. I was worried about you. I looked up into his eyes. He looked genuinely concerned, but all I can feel is anger and hate. This is the guy that
What did
humiliated
he
me. His
do?
face is close to mine, and I want to reach out and slap him, but
What
then
did
I have another idea. I put my face up to his
He's
and
not doing
kiss him.
anything
If
wrong.
he can use me,
bro?
then I can use him. I can feel his surprise, but then I feel his arms around me, and his lips embrace
What am I
mine.
watching?
His
Also, why
lips
does
are
he look like a
soft and
ghost?
warm, but it wasn't quite the reaction I was expecting. I wanted to
So
shock
where's the
Tony
crush
and
spying on me
quickly
part?
pull away and stand
I
up.
don't know. It's probably near
Just
the
leave me
end.
alone, Tony. I hate you. I can feel his eyes on me as I
What
walk
did he
away. I
do? You
managed
just
to keep my
started to
distance
kiss
from Tony
him.
for a whole week.
Oh my
Occasionally, I see
god,
him at
bro, he did
college, but
nothing
I always turn in the
wrong.
opposite direction.
Justice for
The sight
Tony.
of him disturbs me, and somehow I
Bro,
can't forget
what did
that
he just
kiss. It's about 2 weeks later, on a
let me
Saturday.
let me screenshot
Bro,
this. Let me screenshot
I just don't I just don't
this.
care. That's the
Night at
saddest
the
part. I
local
just don't
disco when I
care.
bump into him again. I have not spoken a word to my dad or Avril since the day they moved mom's things, and
Girl's like
it's really
16.
frosty back home. It's toward the end of the evening when I notice him. I've been sat at the bar with my Diet Coke watching Sam having a row with his girlfriend.
Oh,
I'm so intent on trying to listen to what they're saying over the music that I don't notice Tony lurching toward me. He's drunk. "Ellie," he slurs, "I've been looking for you." I try and ignore him, but he
Okay,
won't
this
go
is
away
probably the
and
crush
plonks
buying
himself
part.
on the chair next to me. "Will you join me?"
how?
He
They're in a
sways
bar.
toward the bar. I cross my arms and scowl at him. "Don't you think you've had enough? What would your dad say?" Tony's dad is a police officer, and Tony would be in for it if he was caught. To my surprise, he slams his fist down on the bar.
This is not
"My dad can
fine.
go to hell. I hate him." His words strike home to me, and for a moment I feel almost empathy for this boy I've grown to hate. "Why? What's wrong?" I ask, genuinely concerned. Tony puts his head in his hands. You wouldn't understand." "Try me?" I challenge back.
Bro, the
Then it all
story
comes
would
out.
be
He
good
starts telling me
if
how his
if the
mom and
video
dad
was
are
made in
always
like
arguing and how
2008.
he hates to go home. "I'm
Like
sorry.
in
I
2000,
shouldn't be
like
telling you all
in
this. I
2008
gotta
to
go."
2012, like
He
everyone
stands,
likes
and against
Jackson.
my
I
better
don't know why.
nature, I grab hold of his arm, feeling a
Remember
sudden
Yeah.
that?
rush of sympathy
Remember
for
that
the
one
guy.
webcomic about
"Hey,
like the family, that the one that is inspired the last guest and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why in like 2008 to 2012, everyone likes to make themselves depressed.
hey, there's no need to."
Yeah.
Tony turns toward me, a strange look in his eye. "Ellie, I." Before he can finish his sentence, he lurches forward and grabs
Bro,
me in a passionate and drunken embrace.
Bro,
His
what does this
lips
have to do
find
with
mine
anything?
and crush against me. I'm
this
full
doesn't have to be in the story.
of
It
mixed
doesn't have to
emotions.
do. This
The
doesn't
guy
have
I
to do
hate
anything.
most in the world is
Bro.
kissing me, and he's drunk, but I feel a slight tingle of pleasure. What on earth is going on? I struggle to get away, but he holds me tight in his arms. "Tony! Tony!" I beat at his back as he staggers about with me in his arms until he finally topples over and crashes to the floor, taking me with him. "Hey, are you okay?" A hand reaches over to pull me upright. I look up, and
This is
it's
boring,
Sam
bro.
Reeves.
This has
Oh,
nothing to do
"Is
with
this
the
guy
title.
bothering you?" he
yeah.
asks. We both look down
Where's
at
the
Tony, lying
crush
spread eagle
flying
on the
part?
floor. He's a sorry sight, a right mess. "Come on, I'll walk you home." Sam takes my arm and leads me out of the bar. I can hardly believe it. Sam Reeves is walking me home. It's a beautiful, starlit night, and as we walk, Sam tells me that he's split with Anna, his long term girlfriend.
The
Apparently, they've
story
been rowing too
sucks.
much. I listen in silence as he
Bro, the
unburdens
most
himself.
tragic
It's
Green
been one of those
concert
nights. As we
is
approach
better
my
than
house,
this.
Sam stops and gazes at me. "You know, Allie,"
Bro.
he says, "you're one of those girls that I can really talk to. Not like Anna, she never really listened." And then he kisses me. I've laid
Bro,
in bed 100 times imagining Sam kissing me, and as his lips
Bro.
touch mine, I wait for
what?
the explosion in my heart, the fireworks
Bro,
in the
what is the
sky.
20% chance
Oh my
that?
It
god,
doesn't.
bro.
Hold
Pick
on,
someone, bro. Pick someone and stick with it.
hold on. Wait, what?
You
What is?
already disliked it.
What is? Yeah, I already just looked at the songs. Like, why is why is like every scene someone is making out? I don't like this.
Happen. His lips are soft and warm, but I don't
Why
get
did
the
you have to
thrill I
describe his
imagined.
lips? That doesn't
The
have to be in
strange
the
thing is,
story.
I
all I can
don't
think
I
about is
don't
that
care about
kiss
this
with
story, bro.
Tony. Damn him. I hate him. He's even ruined this moment for me. Sam says goodnight, and we make a date for the following week. There's going to be a big end of term party on Friday night, and Sam asks
Uh,
me to be his
I
partner.
don't know
I can hardly believe it.
if
All week
whether
I
to be
spend getting
happy,
ready. It's
sad,
the event
laughing,
of the
or
college
thinking that
year,
the
and I
story is
want to look my
ass.
best for Sam.
I'm all
Shona
of that
helps. She's
one.
so pleased for me and lends
I
me
was
a
gonna
dress
say
to
I'm
wear.
thinking of all of
I
them.
have my hair and nails done, and by the time Friday comes, I can hardly wait. As I look at myself in the mirror, I can't help smiling to myself. The ugly
What
duckling
the
seems to
hell is
be
this? Oh, oh yeah. She was describing
What
herself.
does this have to do with anything?
Bro, let me screenshot. This is going. So let me screenshot this. This is going to be the thumbnail. This must be. This is going to be the thumbnail.
Oh, nobody's clicking on
trying to push
this.
Juan after all. Coming
A
down the
duck.
stairs, Dad sees me and stops, his eyes misting over. We've hardly spoken over the last few weeks. Hey, Allie, you look gorgeous. Just like your mom. He comes and hugs me, and it seems like the first father and daughter moment we've had since Mom died. Maybe we can work something out after all. Sam picks me up in his car, and I'm so proud. He even bought me a corsage and pins it proudly on my dress. The first person I
Hold
see
on, pause. But the flowers was already on her dress. The flowers?
Don't even know what's talking about.
work something out after all. Sam picks me up in his
Yeah,
car,
this is an animation error, I guess.
and I'm so proud.
How do you
He
mess this
even bought me a
up? Or
corsage
no,
and pins it
this is
proudly on my
MS, of
dress.
course they would mess this
The
up.
first person I see when we enter the sports hall is Tony. He looks smart, almost handsome, and something shifts in my heart. I guess I'm
Bro,
just
just
feeling
pick a
sorry for him. He
dude.
smiles, but
Just
Oh
because
my
I'm
god,
asking
pick
stop.
him,
someone.
he doesn't come over.
Just pick
I notice
someone
there's no
today.
significant other on his arm, which is unlike Tony. It's a great night. We laugh and dance, but something's not right, and I find that at
Why was that jiggle physics?
moments I'm looking around the room trying to see where Tony is. It's ridiculous, and I try and pull
Looking
myself
anymore,
back
bro.
to the moment. I'm with
Bro.
Sam Reeves, my dream date, but it's not enough. Towards the end of the night, I notice that
No, please
Sam is
don't tell me.
distracted too.
All right, she's
It's
gonna
almost
she's
time for
gonna
the
go back
last
to that like
dance, and he
Yes,
Tory
seems
Franklin
I
guy.
bet
agitated.
she's going to.
Allie, are you all right? Are you having a good time? He asks me. I smile. Of course, Sam, I'm having a great time. Is that why
I
you
think he's
keep
going
looking
to
out
be.
for
I think
Tony?
he's just
He
going to
states.
be
I shake my
connected to
head,
Tony
start
Franklin.
to deny it, but what's the use? Sam has hit the nail on the
No,
head. Only one person has been on my mind all night. Tony Franklin.
oh
I'm
my!
sorry, Sam. You
Oh my god, bro.
Oh
Tell me how
my
I knew.
god! Okay, at least we have 1 minute left of the story. We don't have to suffer for.
you've been so kind. He just smiles. Well, I've got a confession. I've realized that I still love Anna and I must go and
Oh
find
my
her.
god!
Um, it's so bad. This is like unbelievably horrible.
Oh my god!
Would you mind? I shake my head, almost relieved when Sam walks away. I'm alone again, just like before. I glance around the room, but Tony is
I
still
can't
nowhere in
believe.
sight. He's probably kissed half the female population already. I don't want to be here for the last dance, and I head for the cloakroom when a hand grabs my arm. Hey, where are you going? I turn round to see Tony. I just bumped into Sam, he says. He said you were
Oh,
looking for me? Without another
what
word, he
part of
leads me to the
Bro!
dance floor as
what
the
part of the
slow and
story
smoochy love song
goes with the
starts up.
title?
Yeah, there's no spying on. There's Sam wasn't
There's no
spying on her.
spying.
Tony wasn't spying on
There's
her. Who was spying on her?
nobody's spying, bro.
This
My heart is beating fast and my whole body tingles. So, this is what love feels like when it finally comes.
no, this is not what love feels like.
It's not.
Tony
It's
reaches
not. This is
forward
not how
and
it feels.
kisses me. A slow,
What just
lingering kiss.
happened?
What
And this time,
happened?
I know
Why
it's
is every scene someone is making out?
for real.
Oh my god, bro.
What do you think of
Next
my
time if you
story?
want to
Has
watch
love come
weird
to you
stuff,
in an
I have to
unexpected
go
form?
on incognito
Feel free to
mode.
share your comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.